All right, family, welcome back. If this is your first time, do me a favor. Hit that subscription icon, hit the post notification bell, and select all. That way you will be notified every time we go live or every time we do upload a video to this platform, okay? If you're interested in the reading, go down to that description box, hit that link, and it'll take you directly over to the website where you can book with me, amongst other things like purchase items off of the website. Look, y'all, the website will be expanding, y'all. That's another great thing for those of you who are interested in, learning how to use those things moving forward, right? The classes are about to get great. I want to say shout out to everybody that's coming over. I'll be seeing y'all commenting and doing all that, y'all. Unfortunately, I'll be having a lot going on, so for me to stop and comment, it's going to take a lot, y'all, okay? But look, it put me back in this energy of just wanting to do this thing live again, because it's a certain energy that when you're able to communicate with other people as you start to, give that information. So I'm thinking about just go ahead and moving forward with it, in terms of like just doing it live at those times every Tuesday, 9 to 11 on the website, every Thursday, 9 to 11 on the website. That's Eastern time. That's only because I feel like it's going to be a better vibe, y'all. And if you're interested in that, man, come on over. We're going to be meditating, y'all, for the first 10 minutes, y'all. It's going to be just a vibe, y'all. Get on over there, y'all. It's worth it, okay? And with that being said, y'all, this is a collective reading. Therefore, everything I say, it may or may not resonate with you. And so if it does not apply, let it fly. But if the shoe fits, wear it. Just know that if you are here, you're here for a reason, okay? And it could be something from your past that needs to be healed. And Spirit is saying you need to hear these words. You need confirmation. It could be something that's currently going on right now that's about to get ready to take place. That Spirit, or that is taking place. That Spirit is wanting to confirm, or like I said, something that's about to get ready to take place that Spirit wants to warn you of, all right? Let's go ahead and dig into this energy. Spirit, we ask that you come through and that you give clear and accurate information, and that the information that you give be not only honest but beneficial in terms of just giving us something that we could take with us throughout our day that will keep us 2 to 3 steps ahead of those that would like to come up against us in any way, form, or fashion. We ask that with the tools being given, that you would take this information and that you will put it into as a simple form as possible. Talk to me, Spirit. What is it that the collective needs to know? What is it that the collective needs to know? Yeah, some type of like divine rearrangement is taking place behind the scenes, okay? Spirit is saying disruption serves for alignment, okay? So if something is being disrupted, it's by way of divine rearrangement is what Spirit is saying, okay? And it could be serving for some type of like realignment that's necessary in order to take place. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Yeah, the withheld truth. Something vital remains unsaid. It's something vital that remains unsaid pertaining to a situation. Somebody could be withholding the truth pertaining to some type of like disruptions. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know here? Yeah, Spirit is saying someone, maybe whoever you are, you might want to ask directly. Calm confrontation dissolves confusion. Maybe Spirit is saying a slight confrontation can dissolve some type of like confusion, maybe. Okay, if you ask directly or something. What else do we need to know here? Yeah, Spirit is saying refuse debate. Okay, somebody may want you to ask directly pertaining to a situation, and Spirit is saying you need to refuse debate. Spirit is saying something is a reaction bait. Okay, do not react to some type of like provocation. Okay, somebody could most definitely be trying to provoke you, to try to get some type of like reaction from you. Okay, somebody could be trying to get you to ask for something directly is what Spirit is saying. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know here? What else do we need to know here? Yeah, emotional surveillance. Yeah, somebody is emotionally surveillancing you. Okay. And I do feel like somebody wants to provoke you in a way to so that somebody else can study your reaction. Okay. Also, somebody else could be watching your reactions. But yeah, that's the energy that we're getting right now. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know here? What else is, Spirit? What else do we need to know? Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody is most definitely trying to figure out something, man. Whoever this is very ambitious pertaining to some type of like situation. This could be like some type of information, y'all, that somebody's trying to figure out. They determined to get this to stop somebody from being successful, okay, with the Six of Wands in the reverse. Or it could be that they're not being successful when it pertains to this information that they're trying to get, something that they're determined, you know. Whoever this is, they could be trying to figure out how it is that they could cause some type of like disruptions, okay, and they're trying to figure out how it is that they can get this information but not being very successful at it, okay. Like whoever this is very disappointed. What else do we need to know, his spirit? What else do we need to know? Yeah, I'm telling you, man, ask directly, okay. Somebody is contemplating something, y'all. Okay. Somebody, and I feel like somebody is keeping a secret pertaining to somebody that could have passed away, y'all. It's more so what I'm getting. Talk to me, spirit. Some type of like withheld truth. Whoever this is trying to stop it from coming out as well. With the Sun card being in the reverse, they're very depressed about this, okay? Something about acts calm, some type of like confrontation, dissolve confusion, confirmation or something like that. Maybe dissolve confusion. Maybe it's something that you need to ask directly about in order to gain confirmation. Yeah, something didn't go as planned, y'all. Okay. Something didn't go as planned. I do feel like somebody is most definitely trying to like, you know, get you to react in a certain way more so to provoke you. Spirit is saying, whoever this is could most definitely be like fear of some type of like, in fear of some type of like unknown as well. And they could be trying to like avoid some type of like risk when it pertains to a situation. Maybe you refuse the bait and things didn't go as planned. Talk to me here, spirit. What we need to know here? Yeah, this is something about an auntie or a sister, y'all. I can't make this up. Someone studies. This person is studying you. Could be an auntie or auntie or sister. This person is most definitely like studying your reactions in some way, form, or fashion. Okay, and a husband. Okay, or something about this auntie or this sister and their husband that's going on. Somebody is most definitely studying their reaction. Somebody could most definitely be like a Leo, Sag, Aries energy is what spirit is saying. Okay, or it could be a sister's husband that is studying somebody's reaction is what spirit is saying. It's something along those lines, okay, y'all? What else do we need to know, his spirit? I think I'm going to pull another one on this. Because guess what? I want to go this deep. I got a couple I'm going to pull, but I wasn't planning on pulling this one. What else is spirit? But for some reason, spirit is saying pulling it. Yeah, somebody is afraid, y'all. Somebody is paranoid pertaining to some type of situation, okay? Or somebody could be trying to figure out how it is that they could put you in this situation of feeling paranoid, okay, and not being successful. Yeah, this is something about like an older couple, y'all, okay? Or I feel like somebody is withholding. It could be that this older couple is withholding some type of like information from you about somebody passing away, or it could be that somebody is holding some type of like information from you pertaining to somebody that could be a part of this older couple that could have passed away. Okay. What else is spirit? Yeah. I'm telling you, somebody's most definitely trying to stop you from getting some type of like gift. Spirit is saying you may want to ask directly pertaining to this situation. I ain't gonna lie about this. Yeah, this is something. It's something about something didn't go right. Okay. And it's pertaining to family that you're not connected to anymore. Okay. Something didn't go right. Okay, this is people. This is a group of people that you may or may not have a bond with. Okay, let me see. Talk to me, spirit. Yeah, spirit is saying you live and you learn. Whoever this sister energy is, Leo, Sag, Aries energy, or auntie, they wanted to put you in a homeless situation. Well, now they could be that they're trying to overcome a situation where they could potentially be homeless. What else is spirit? What else is spirit? Yeah, spirit is saying they sold. Whoever this is sold they soul, y'all. Okay. And some type of like, they could have made some type of like rearrangement, but some happened in the background where something was interrupted, okay? And somebody could have most definitely be, I feel like whoever this is, either they're trying to interrupt something by way of gaining information to and not being successful. But whoever this is most definitely afraid, y'all. They sold their souls, y'all. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know here? Somebody sold their soul. Yeah, Spirit is saying they're having nightmares right now. It could be an older couple that's having some type of like nightmares about passing away. Thank you, Spirit, because of some type of like truth that they're withholding. Okay, some type of like yeah, vital information. Yeah, Spirit is saying whoever you are, you outrank these people, man. Okay, and they're very depressed about this. Okay, and they're trying to stop something from coming out pertaining to a gift that they were supposed to give you that they didn't give you with that gift. With that gift being in the reverse, it always goes back to the gift, y'all. I can't make it up. What else is Spirit? It always goes back. Yeah, something happened on a Wednesday, but you could have refused this bait. Something where somebody was supposed to revoke you, could have been family that you're not connected to. Okay, that could have been today. Somebody was supposed to revoke you. Okay, and if it is today's energy, Spirit is saying do not take the bait because today is Wednesday. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know him? But somebody could most definitely be trying to provoke you. Yeah, Spirit is saying this is current energy. This is current energy where you're under emotional surveillance right now, okay? And it could be like a sister or auntie that's emotionally surveillancing you. I don't know, man. Something that they're trying to learn, possibly, okay? And learning that you're not homeless. But Spirit is saying that this is most definitely current energy right now, okay? Where you're under emotional surveillance. Look, if I've said anything thus far that resonates with you, or if you feel like I'm helping you in any way, form, or fashion with something that's going on in your life, do me a favor, hit the like button up, hit the post notification bell, select all, as well as hype me up in the comment section, y'all. Okay? Hype me up in the comment section. Spirit, what do we need to know about this here? Because like I said, something has happened with some type of like divine rearrangement is taking place. Okay? And somebody could have most definitely gained some type of information, or they're trying to gain some type of like fast information, I believe, to stop something from taking place and not being successful at it. But whoever this is paranoid because they could have sold their soul. Talk to me, Spirit. I don't believe there's no coulda when it comes to that. I believe somebody really did sell their soul. Talk to me, Spirit. Yeah. I'm telling you, man, somebody is most definitely that you outrank in secret is trying to stop you from gaining some type of like opportunity. This is a gift. This is something large with the Ace of Pentacles coming out. Okay? And they're doing this in secrecy with the Moon card coming out. And they could have been secretly working with the moon phases, trying to conjure things up as well, y'all. The Spirit is saying that they sold, which makes me feel like it's another layer to this. Whatever this is supposed to change your first house, which deals with your appearance, the way people perceive you. It could have been like giving you a little more confidence, building you up. Whatever this gift is, yeah. And whoever this family is, most definitely they paid somebody out of greed. First of all, with the Six of Pentacles coming in the reverse, they do not want to give you whatever this is, okay? And this is because they're greedy, okay? And so somebody could have most definitely been trying to cause an ending to you by way of attacking your sixth house, which deals with something that you do with work. They could be trying to cause an ending to, like, whatever it is that you do for work. Something that you would, like if you have health issues, they could be trying to push that on to you, and this is out of greed. They're doing this out of greed, y'all, because they don't want to give you the Six of Pentacles energy, which again could be a gift. Okay. Spirit is saying, yeah, somebody is most definitely I feel like being watched, in my opinion, with the King of Swords energy coming out. Somebody is most definitely being watched. Yeah. And it's something about an authoritative figure being involved with this. I don't know about this authoritative figure, but it is an authoritative figure that's involved with this. Okay. Spirit, what do we need to know about this? Whoever this is could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. This is somebody that's just watching, collecting information, is what I'm getting. What do we need to know about the King of Swords? What do we need to know about the King of Swords energy? Yeah, the silent setup. Spirit is saying this person is watching. Whoever this is somebody that you outrank, but they're most definitely watching you, trying to silently set you up in the background. Spirit is saying somebody wants, it's something about smoke without flame. Suspect, this person, I don't know, it's something about this person is, suspicion requires proof. Okay, you might even be suspicious about this. Okay, it's something about this person could even be being suspicious as well. But whatever it is that they're suspicious of, it requires some type of like proof. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know him? Yeah. whoever this person is, something that they did on the Wednesday, their character could be under pressure for this, okay? Maybe it's this family. Maybe they watching this family, okay? And they could be watching this family, silently setting you up in the background or silently trying to set you up in the background. I feel like this person is very like suspect of this family. Maybe they have something, but they don't have everything to knock these people on their head. But Spirit is saying whoever these people are, their true character is under impression. Now this could be this officer, or it could be this family. Let's see. What else do we need to know, His Spirit, about this King of Swords energy? What do we need to know about this King of Swords energy? Yeah, whoever this person is very manipulative, y'all. Very cold-hearted in their energy. Okay. I feel like this person's Spirit is saying this could be somebody that's most definitely like easy influence as well. Or they could be dealing with a feminine energy that's in that energy of Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. Talk to me, Spirit. Yeah, I'm telling you something about a wife energy that's being involved with this. Okay, somebody that's very nurturing, caring. Maybe they're very bitter or angry about something about a wife energy. Somebody that could come off as very nurturing, caring. But it's something along those lines. Okay. Something along those lines. What else do we need to know here? Yeah, Spirit is saying something going on in the justice system that this person could be bitter about. With a wife energy, maybe a wife energy, could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Does not have to be. But it's something about this wife energy that this person is very bitter about. Maybe this person is watching this person, is what I'm getting, pertaining to something that's going on in court. Could be like a wife energy, okay? They could be watching this person trying to silently set you up pertaining to whatever this is that's going on in the background, making rearrangements, okay? And they could be very suspect. I feel like they have something, but they don't have everything, okay? Whoever this is, the true character is unprotected. Yeah, I feel like they're watching somebody be very manipulative and, somebody who's very bitter pertaining to something that's going on in the court situation. That's more so what I'm getting about this officer energy. I'm not going to even lie to y'all. What else do we need to know, His Spirit? My question. We get all today. What else, His Spirit? So I feel like this person is most definitely watching this take place in the background. I do feel like somebody is most definitely being misled, and as well as misguided with the Hermit card coming in the reverse. They could be trying to stop somebody trying to stop something from coming out. Anytime I get that Hermit card in the reverse, it's giving me that somebody is trying to stop something from coming out. One at a time, Spirit. Or either they're being misguided pertaining to a situation. Okay. What else do we need to know, His Spirit? And that's a Hermit in the reverse, y'all. Yeah, somebody's whoever this is greedy, y'all. When they try to do something on the Wednesday to try to control this situation, or they're going to try to do something on today because today is a Wednesday, right? To try to control this situation, and it could be something like to do with some type of head work. I feel like somebody's going to try to do head work, y'all. I cannot make it up, and they might try to use a man, a male figure, like a figure candle, to do some type of head work where they poking it. You got to know how this stuff work, y'all. I can't make it up to try to drive you crazy. There's certain things that you do when you're trying to do work on somebody to try to drive them crazy to make them lose their mind. And a lot of people will use male candles, or they'll use a skull candle. You feel me? And there's certain ways or certain things that they will use to hit that candle with to try to drive that person crazy, to put thoughts inside of their head. Okay, that's why I tell y'all, not all the time does somebody need a voodoo doll to try to put thoughts on you. It's other things that they can use. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know here? And this is what this is giving, y'all. I feel like this person is under surveillance. They was misguided when it pertains to something like this. Somebody could be using the candle as an effigy, okay, or as a stand-in. What else is, Spirit? Yeah. What did I tell y'all? Then we got the Chariot card coming out. They're gonna try to do this today. We got the Chariot card coming in the reverse. They doing this to try to drive you crazy, to try to control the situation. Okay, and I do feel like somebody is most definitely being misguided when it pertains to this, man. Okay, now that we know that, Spirit, what else do we need to know, What else do we need to know, And I feel like they're being watched. Whoever this is, not only is this happening, but they're being watched. Spirit is saying that their character is under judgment. Okay, what else is Spirit? What else is Spirit? You do get real. What else do we need to know, Spirit? And so as I look at this is why you're under emotional surveillance. Somebody is watching you to see the effects of what it is that they're doing. Okay, or somebody is going to be watching to see the effects of what it is that they're doing. Okay, because they have an effigy of standing of you, or that could be like a candle or something, and they're using that candle to try to like drive you crazy. Okay, they could be hitting the candle or using it, objects, whatever. That's a whole nother story. But talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know here? If it's resonating with you already, man, do me a favor, hit the like button up, man, and hype me up in the comment section. And if you feel like you need a reading because this is resonating with you, come on over. Talk to me, Spirit. Yeah, Spirit is saying somebody is having nightmares as well. Somebody could most definitely be having some type of like nightmares. Whoever this is, it could be a couple. I feel like whoever this is having nightmares of trying to of passing away. I feel like, okay, and somebody is most definitely trying to slow this down is what I'm getting more so. With the time card being in the reverse. Okay. They can feel like this is happening right now. Spirit say, same shit, just different day. Somebody's most definitely having nightmares of transitioning, y'all. I can't make it up. Talk to me, Spirit. What else we need to know? Spirit say same shit, just different day. Something about, I feel like somebody was trying to like put you in this energy of being stuck as well. Whoever this is, like they wanted you to be stuck. Whoever this is could be even being like having nightmares of feeling stuck. Okay. Yeah, but Spirit is saying same shit, just a different day. Yeah, whoever this is, this could be for some of y'all an obsessive lover that's involved with this, or just somebody who's just very karmic and obsessive. You see what I'm saying? In their energy. What else is Spirit? What else is Spirit? Yeah, I feel like somebody is overanalyzing everything. Whoever this is most definitely overanalyzing everything pertaining to this, okay? Somebody, whoever you are, I feel like you're in this energy of being overly empowered as well, okay? And this has somebody like stressed out. Could be like a Virgo energy, okay? Whoever this Virgo energy most definitely is, they most definitely did some type of like spell work that backfired on them, y'all, okay? And whoever this is, they could have lied to have this done, to have this spell work done, and that spell work backfired on them, okay? What else do we need to know, Spirit? I got too much going on. And all of this is being captured, y'all. I want y'all to know that all of this is being seen. Yeah, it's evidence of this. Spirit is saying you outrank this. It's evidence of all of this, man. It's evidence of all of this is what Spirit is saying. What I told y'all, whoever this officer is watching them, man. Okay? And I feel like somebody is trying to slow something down or trying to stop something. Yeah, this is somebody's trying to stop something, dealing with some type of like real estate, y'all. And it's evidence of all of this, y'all. Somebody is sitting back watching these people. Okay? Somebody is sitting back watching these people as they sit back, get little candles, or pay somebody to do candle work to try to like, attack you. And Spirit is saying that their character is under judgment right now. Okay? And this is all to slow something down to like stop some type of like real estate from coming in that they've lost, or from you, or from you, or you from receiving some type of like real estate. What else do we need to know, his Spirit? Which is land and property. The whole time they being watched. They being watched. Yeah, Spirit is saying they meeting up at some type of like hotel. And this could be today, because Spirit is saying that this is current energy. Okay? Yeah. Spirit is saying they want to use your energy to rank up. Now they wanted to use your energy to rank up. Now they having nightmares. Talk to me, Spirit. What else? Yeah. Especially specifically like some type of like chief of an organization. Spirit saying that you outrank as well. Okay. And like I said, if I said anything thus far that resonates with you, do me a favor, hit the like button up, hit the post notification bell, select all, and hype the kid up in the comment section, y'all. Like I said, it's some type of like truth that's being withheld. Okay. And this is some type of like vital truth. And whoever this couple is, could be an older couple or somebody, they could be having nightmares about passing away, is what I'm getting specifically with the 4 wands. But somebody is most definitely having some type of like nightmares out of this situation. and it's connected to passing away. What else do we need to know, his spirit? Yeah, this could be somebody that it could be most definitely about. I feel like they have nightmares about passing away in their sleep. Yeah, you outrank this person. The spirit is saying you could be somebody that's single, independent, and abundant with the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. And I do feel like somebody is holding some type of vital information from you pertaining to some type of land or property, because that's the 9 of Pentacles can most definitely deal with that as well. Yeah, something about a lifetime. Somebody is most definitely going to be trying to figure out. It's going to have to suffer imbalance for some type of like lifetime. I do feel like somebody's most definitely trying to attack your second house, which deals with finances, possessions, values, things like that, because you are in this energy of being single, independent, and abundant. Okay. Yeah, I'm telling you, whoever this is, you outrank, but they're most definitely trying to stop you from gaining a major opportunity or causing you to lose some type of like major opportunity in secret. They could be conjuring, and spirit is saying they most definitely sold their soul so they behind the scenes. Yeah, I'm telling you, trying to throw major obstacles in front of you, yet and still you're persevering by whoever you are. You're constantly pushing forward, despite the fact that somebody is throwing obstacles in front of you. Is what I'm getting. Okay. Trying to stop you from losing things. You know, I feel like somebody is most definitely trying to stop you from, like, there's something major coming in that's going to change the way people see you, the way you people. I feel like it's going to change the way you dress, as well as the way people, like, you even perceive yourself. Talk to me, spirit. What else do we need to know here? Yeah, and tell you something about a couple, y'all, that you outrank that's involved with this. I feel like this is a couple, and spirit is saying that they're most definitely they're throwing obstacles at you. Okay. Constantly trying to slow you down, trying to stop you. Now, this could be related to something that you have from work, or this could be something that's going on in the courts. Okay, but believe me when I say somebody is most definitely under surveillance as they do this behind the scenes. But yeah, somebody's most definitely withholding some type of like information, and whoever this is, they having nightmares of passing away because of it. Could be like an older couple, doesn't have to be, but this could be just like a couple that was together. You feel me? Okay, a couple, but in general, spirit is saying, yeah, somebody is most definitely having night. What else do we need to know about this lovers? I do feel like somebody is most definitely trying to put you in this energy of not only juggling this, but just whatever state that you have, whatever position you in right now as well. Talk to me, spirit. What else is? Yeah, somebody from your childhood, from your past that you could outrank. Could be 2 people. What else is? Yeah, there's not learning from their past mistakes. Spirit is saying with the 4 swords in the reverse. Yeah, trying to figure out how it is that they can overcome some type of like situation, free themselves from a potential chance of going to jail. Is what I'm getting. I wasn't even supposed to be pulling them, y'all. Yep, that's what they getting. They trying to free themselves from a potential chance of going to jail. What else do we need to know, spirit? That's what this is about. What else do we need to know, spirit? Yeah, spirit is saying, man, clock without hands, time is hidden on purpose. Something is about to happen, okay, in a certain time. The spirit is saying that time frame is being hidden on purpose. But whatever this is, it's pertaining to somebody going through something financially because of some type of like obstacles, okay? What else do we need to know, his spirit? Yeah, whoever this is already has some type of like crack foundation. This couple has some type of like crack foundation. Spirit is saying you do outrank them. This could be connected to a gift that was supposed to give you. Yeah, spirit is saying what they accused of reflects inwardly. These people could have accused you of something. Okay? And spirit is saying something is about to be revealed, but that time frame is not being showed, okay? For a reason. And it is a crack in some type of like foundation based on something that they said, right? Yeah. I do feel like somebody was trying to set you up to react from an emotional standpoint. So they wanted you reacting a certain way based on something that they accused you of or accusations that they made towards you. What else is, spirit? Okay. Something is about to come out. Time is being hidden for a reason when this is going to come out. What else is, spirit? Yeah. I'm telling you, spirit is saying these people are not learning from their past mistakes. 3 of swords in the reverse, y'all. Constantly doing the same thing over and over to try to overcome an obstacle, to heal a situation that they're going through, traveling to get it done. Wow. Yeah. And spirit is saying whatever illusions that they were casting on you, is not only moving out the way, but the secret is coming out as well. They're trying to stop it from coming out, but with the moon card in the reverse, it's coming out anyway. Yeah. They're trying to figure out how it is that they can get this done, y'all. I cannot make it up. They're traveling most definitely. You know, trying to figure out how it is that they can, you know, I feel like somebody is traveling to try to figure out how it is that they can stop something from coming out by way of like throwing conflict in your way, you know, obstacles in your way. What else is spirit? Most definitely want to throw obstacles in your way. What else is spirit? Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm telling you, this is somebody who is wanting to win at all costs. With the Five of Swords coming out. Okay. Yeah. And they could be to the point of where they're giving like all type of misinformation pertaining to this, like they lying. Talk to me, spirit. This is somebody who's most definitely young-minded with the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, you outrank this person. Yeah, I do feel like somebody most definitely, I feel like either somebody most definitely wants to come in and give you something that's supposed to bind you, whoever this is, man. Yeah, this somebody, I don't know, it's something about somebody giving some type of like misinformation. But this person is most definitely working hard to come in and give you something. Or to do something, okay? Maybe somebody could even want to come in and apologize, y'all, with the page of potions. But that's not what I'm getting from this, y'all. I'm feeling like somebody is wanting to win at all costs, y'all, okay? Whoever this is most definitely, like, very determined to get some type of, like, they to the point of where they could even be lying, y'all, okay? But they working hard, y'all, okay? This could be somebody that could even come in to offer you something. What else is spirit? Yeah, I feel like, man, whoever you are, you're not even bothered by this, man. Somebody's intimidated by you, but you're not even bothered. And I do feel like somebody is trying to throw obstacles in your way to try to make you feel bothered, but you're not. Yeah, I feel like something about, I don't know, it's something about like somebody walking away. Spirit is saying this is played out. It's time for people to walk away from this. It's more so what I'm getting in. Okay, somebody could most definitely like be, you know. Yeah, I feel like you could be constantly trying to find yourself to escaping these crazy people in some way, form, or fashion, trying to block some type of like negative energy. But Spirit is saying it's played out. You know, it's time for these people to walk away from this, man. I feel like you ain't even in this energy of feeling intimidated or threatened by these people in any way, form, or fashion. That's another reason why Spirit is saying it's over with. It's like, man, the person that you're trying to intimidate is not intimidated. Why are you constantly attacking the person? What else is Spirit? Don't make sense. Don't make sense. What else is Spirit? Yeah. Whatever they did or whatever they're going to do is going to be rejected is what Spirit is saying. Yeah. And I do believe that they're going to be working with some type of like deity. And so that gives me more of an indication of why Spirit is saying that it's going to be rejected. Maybe you have more rank with this deity than they do. Okay. But they're going to try to use the deity is going to be rejected. Yeah, somebody's most definitely trying to gain access to you though. And they're going to use a deity to try to gain access to you, but it's going to be rejected simply because you outrank them. Okay. Is what Spirit is saying. So yeah, somebody's most definitely going to be doing some type of like deity work. This could be somebody that's working with a deity. Don't never get a deity offerings. Always run up to the deity, just wanted to work for them. That type of energy, and it could have got rejected, or it could be that you always give the deity offerings, never want anything from it, or just, you know, you just simply outrank them in the spirit. What else is spirit? But it's going to fail. What else is spirit? Yeah, I'm telling you, man, this is the goal, y'all. The goal is to throw obstacles in your way is what Spirit is saying. Okay? But whoever you are, you constantly persevering when it comes to a financial situation. Yeah. I feel like whoever you are, man, you just, You do a lot of good merit making. You do a lot of good merit making. Maybe you good to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And you outrank them. This is why, look, even though they're throwing obstacles in your face, you still gain. You still profit. You know? And it could be that somebody could have even went to bury you, you know, like in a graveyard to try to slow you down, try to stop something that you're doing. But because of your good merit making, you outrank these people, and this is why you still prosper. And talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know, His Spirit? Yeah, something about an ex third party being involved with this that could be attacking you from a spiritual standpoint. Spirit is saying karma is the best served code for these people. They in this energy of getting some type of like karma. Maybe it's one of these people or this couple. Somebody in this couple's ex's third party could be involved with this that's constantly attacking you. And they could be getting some type of like karma. Yeah, Spirit is saying they're trying to steal your inheritance, so they constantly attacking you. And karma is a best served code when it pertains to this situation, y'all. Okay? Again, if I said anything and you still here and I got you, do me a favor, hit that like button up and hype the kid up. Spirit is saying ask directly, man. Calm confirmation dissolves confusion, okay? Somebody is very depressed. They're trying to stop something from coming out pertaining to a gift that you didn't get. But the fact of the matter is that you outrank them, so they can constantly do everything that they want. And even if it affects you a little bit, they ass is just digging a hole deeper for themselves, man. All right? Let's dig into this a little bit more, Spirit. What else do we need to know about this situation? What else do we need to know about this situation? Okay. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, they arguing and fighting pertaining to this. Something that they invested in. Whatever it is that they invested in to try to stop this from coming out, try to cause you some type of like financial imbalance, yeah, to attack you. Specifically your second house. I feel like you could have protected yourself in some way. Somebody could be trying to attack your finances. Yeah, this is a couple, specifically a wife. Whoever this wife is not nourishing, caring, loving, giving, okay? And this person most definitely could have, like, you know, they could be arguing what they specifically paid for something to be done to attack your finances, okay? Yeah, they wanted to attack you behind the scenes, and I do believe you're going to receive some type of like communication. But see, the fact of the matter is, I do believe whoever you are, you already expected this. You knew it was about to get ready to happen, and you was right there waiting on them. What else is Spirit? Yeah, I'm telling you, man, somebody most definitely was trying to, this somebody want to be a King of Pentacles energy, man. Like some type of abundance. I feel like somebody was trying to attack your abundance. It's giving somebody was, or a group of people could invest in, maybe this couple, but specifically a wife wanted to attack your finances, okay? Whoever this is somebody that's not loving, caring, giving, you know, on those lines, you feel me? They most definitely could have somebody tried to sneak attack you is more so what I'm getting, okay, for this abundance. They tried to sneak attack you. Okay? What do we need to know about this sneak attack, Spirit? Maybe you received communication that this was going to get ready to happen, but I'm feeling like you were more so prepared. Yeah. Spirit is saying whoever this is something that they've already did. This is a karmic thread that this person is doing, okay? Encounter was not accidental. Whatever they did was not accidental, okay? Whatever happened to you, whatever encounter you had, it was because of this person. It was not accidental. Spirit is saying the trigger point. Somebody was supposed to push you to the trigger point, okay? It was something about your response being involved with this. What else is Spirit? Yeah, they can't. Somebody made some type of like unclear agreements to like push you to a trigger point, okay? It's something about your response. But I do feel like it was supposed to trigger something that could have happened in the past, okay? And it could have been his wife energy, okay? What else do we need to know, his Spirit? Yeah, sweet words, sharpened edge. Spirit say you need to listen beyond the thread. Yeah, something about this wife energy that was supposed to like trigger you, okay? Push you to a trigger point. And there was something about your emotions. Something that they did was supposed to reveal something deeper from the past. Spirit is saying whatever encounter that you had that was supposed to trigger you, maybe it was an argument, something like that, it wasn't by coincidence. It happened, you know, it was organized, okay? And they made some type of like unclear agreements with somebody that they had some type of communication with to do this, okay? And Spirit is saying you need to listen beyond the words. Maybe somebody could be coming in trying to give you some type of like sweet praise, but you need to listen behind the words. What else do we need to know, his Spirit? Yep. Somebody made some type of agreements behind the scenes to like push you to a trigger point. What else is Spirit? It could have been his wife energy, y'all. What else here? Yeah, Spirit is saying somebody is most definitely disappointed. Because again, with the King of Cups, they could have been very misled by somebody who's a narcissist in that energy. Okay. Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody was supposed to cause you some type of like imbalance, y'all. They were supposed to cause you a turmoil or imbalance when it pertains to your finances, man. Okay. Or just an imbalance in general. But I'm more so getting your finances. What else is Spirit? Yeah. And I'm telling you, it's something about this officer being a third party, man. Well, they could have been doing this for a third party. This could be the person that they're working for, this officer energy or something like that. Could be an authority. Now, I don't know if this is the same authority figure, but it's somebody that's in an authority figure that's a third party that's involved with this. Okay, it's very deceitful. Well, they could be very disappointed, but I do feel like whoever this is most definitely like just misleading whoever this person is. What else is Spirit? What else do we need to know? Yeah, something about a union, y'all. Something about a union. Talk to me, Spirit. Or a couple, yeah, that was supposed to try to hit you with something, and it could be today, is what Spirit is saying, because today is Wednesday. Okay? But the Spirit is saying you need to refuse the bait. Whoever this is could have tried to coerce other people to do it for them, and I do feel like ain't nobody fucking with them. That's more so what I'm getting. They could have been denying them. Talk to me, Spirit. And I do feel like that was today, Spirit. What else do we need to know here? Yeah, Spirit is saying dust it off. Somebody is very stable, abundant, or you're about to be pertaining to something. This is to stop you from getting some type of gift. What did I tell y'all, man? Whoever this is they communicated with somebody pertaining to attacking you to stop you from getting some type of inheritance or something like that, or winning some type of money or something like that. Yeah. Somebody does not want you to be in the King of Pentacles in the upright. They want you in the reverse to the point of where you're very to the point of where you're not stable. Okay. What else is Spirit? They didn't want you to get this. Yeah, it's all about giving you some type of money. They paid for somebody to attack you. I cannot make it up. Somebody paid for somebody to attack you, yeah, to try to slow things down as well. Okay. Look, they paid somebody to come in and try to slow things down, to try to stop you from getting whatever this is, y'all. Spirit is saying, dust it off, man. You could have dusted off. But they tell you that you need to avoid some type of like bait that somebody is going to try to give to you today, or try to come with today, maybe energy-wise, argument-wise, whatever. You feel me? But you need to avoid that. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know here? What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know, Spirit? Yeah, somebody was most definitely like trying to. I feel like somebody was trying to. I feel like you're gonna. It's something about some type of fast communication, okay, that you're gonna receive. But whoever this is, I feel like somebody was doing this like as much as they can, trying to attack you as much as they can to stop you from getting this. Yeah, they wanted you to go through a lot of bad luck with the world card being in the reverse. Somebody wanted you in this energy of going through a lot of bad luck, so they constantly attack you, hoping that it will cause you to miss out on some type of like major opportunity when it pertains to a potential like inheritance. You could have dusted it off, but they was most definitely paying somebody to try to like slow this shit down or try to like put an ending to it. I feel like they could have even been possibly bribing other people to hit you with something. People ain't taking it no more. This is the energy that I'm getting, and this is an authoritative figure, okay? That's a narcissist, somebody that's very, deceitful as well, is what Spirit is saying. They most definitely trying to cause some type of like imbalance, y'all. I can't make it up. Okay, and I do feel like they could be working with a feminine energy to get this done. Okay, they made some type of unclear agreements when it pertains to this. Okay, so if you have an encounter with a person, it's not coincidental. It's not coincidental. What else is Spirit? What else is Spirit? Yeah, Spirit is say this is current energy, man. Somebody is very hopeful pertaining to a situation. Could be an auntie or sister energy that's involved with this. Yeah, they using something to attack you, some type of like photos, or they're hopeful about, they're planning some type of plan to use a photo to come in and probably attack you in some way, form, or fashion to gain some type of profit. They're very hopeful about that. Yeah, this could be some, because I'm gonna tell you, whoever this is, they working with a deity, is what Spirit is saying. They're going to go work with a deity today, and they're very hopeful that whatever it is that they're doing with this deity is going to pay off. They could have even stole items of yours to create a voodoo doll as well. What else is Spirit? Yeah, they could have did this on a Monday. The Spirit is saying this is current energy. Whatever it is that they did was return to the sender. Somebody say return to sender in the comment section. Whatever it is that they did was return to the sender, man. And like I said, if I still have you here at this point, hit that like button up. Hype me up in the comment section. Spirit is saying you need to refuse the bait, y'all. Somebody's trying to stop something from coming out. This could be somebody that you once had a bond with that you no longer have a bond with. And this is going to happen on today. And everything that I said, y'all, is surrounding around today's energy because today is Wednesday. Okay? Let's get into this, Spirit. What else do we need to know about this? This could be an energy bait, you know, where somebody is trying to just get you to argue, because I feel like whoever you are under emotional surveillance. Spirit is saying this is somebody from your past. Somebody who's refusing to let go of some past emotions, maybe. Okay? From your childhood, could be. Talk to me, Spirit. Again, with that energy, yeah, somebody's most definitely doing some type of like work. Could be with a dial. Y'all see how them dials are up there? Somebody could have multiple dials. This could be somebody that's very skilled at that too. Some type of like dial work, yeah, to put you in the Five of Pentacles. Somebody wants you to be going through anxiety. They want you suffering anxiety. You see what I'm saying? They want you out on your ass, independent. I mean, well, not independent, but homeless. You know, trying to figure out how you gonna get help. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Yeah, Spirit is saying, yeah, this person is most definitely trying to cause some type of like chaos behind the scenes. They could have very well been doing this in the past and been very dishonest about it. Yeah. And I do feel like they're working on somebody who could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, but more so somebody who could be Pisces, like a King of Energy, Cups energy. Somebody who could be like more kind, loving, caring, compassionate, giving. You see what I'm saying? It's more so what I'm getting. Okay. And somebody could most definitely be trying to throw a dial in there. What else do we need to know here, Spirit? And it could be an authoritative figure involved with it. The reason I say that because it's so many people who talk about their phones being hacked. How do you think that's happening? If ain't nobody came and put an app on your phone, something like Hyster Mobile, so on and so forth, y'all. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Okay. What do we need to know about this Eight of Pentacles energy? This work that's being done. Yeah, Spirit is saying this is a couple or something. Okay, they could be trying to cause you some type of ending. Spirit is saying you need to detach emotionally. In order for you to see this, you're going to have to detach emotionally from whoever this person is. Or they could be trying to get you to detach emotionally from somebody else. But irregardless, you're going to need to detach emotionally from this person to gain the clarity that you need about it. Okay? Yeah, they most definitely watching you. Okay? Somebody could be watching some type of like work that they did to see how it acts, how you act based on it. Yeah, something about this wife energy, y'all. They arguing and fighting about an investment, sacred time, and moves when it's the line. Somebody is thinking that it's something about some type of like timing. Somebody is going to move. Somebody is planning to move when things are aligned. Okay, and they can most definitely. Spirit is saying whoever you are, you need to detach from them in order to, or your emotions from the situation in order to gain clarity. Okay. But whoever this is most definitely using like a dial, and it could be this feminine energy, and they're sitting back watching to see how you act based on it. Okay. What else is Spirit? And if I still got you here, man, pound that like button up to hype the kid up. Yeah. Somebody is most definitely, I feel like whoever this is, it's just a fake flex is what Spirit is saying. Okay. Yeah, drama starter. This could be somebody that's all about drama. Okay, what else do we need to know his Spirit? This is a feminine energy. Okay. Yeah, something that they did or something that they're going to do has been rejected. Some type of like work that they did to stop you from either getting something Something was returned back to the sender. Okay. What else is spirit? Something was returned back to the sender. Yeah. Spirit is saying they were warned. Somebody was warned not to do it anyway. And it's given that this is a hard-headed MFer. Yeah. This could have been a third party that they were warned. They could have warned them. Yeah. Told them that if they attack you, that something would come back to them. Somebody was warned. What else is spirit? Somebody was warned. Yeah, what did I tell y'all, man? Somebody most definitely still did it behind the scenes, y'all. It could be a lot of gossip about this as well. I can't make it up with the page of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, could be a lot of gossip about somebody insulting you behind your back. Like somebody could be talking shit about you behind your back, whoever this person is, okay? And it could be a lot of gossiping from other people about this person. You know, talking shit about you behind your back. Talking shit. What else do we need to know? Yeah, I'll tell you, they doing some type of like magic as well. It's a lot of gossip pertaining to magic that's being done. Told you somebody was most definitely warned. Whoever this is over-exhausting the magic as well. Okay? They want you to miss out on some type of like opportunities. And this here is darker work with the Eight of Pentacles coming in the reverse. Yeah, to cause an imbalance in your life. So somebody could most definitely be working like with some type of like dark magic tactics to cause an imbalance in your life. They were warned not to do it, but they did it anyway. And it's a lot of gossip behind the scenes, okay? Somebody told them that if they attacked you, it was going to come back, okay? But they did it anyway. It's a lot of gossip behind the scenes. This person could be gossiping about this person. They talking, whoever this is most definitely talking a lot of shit about you behind the scenes, okay? With the page of swords in the reverse. They could even be trying to say that you doing some type of like dark magic for some of y'all. But there's a lot of gossip about them doing it. What else is spirit? Yeah, this person most definitely reached out for some type of like help to get this done. That's what spirit is saying. So they not doing it alone. Yeah, somebody that was online. They met online probably. Yeah, to get some type of like check. I can't make it up. Man, spirit be coming through. Somebody say talk your talk in the comment. Somebody say talk your talk, spirit, in the comment section. What else do we need to know, his spirit? Yeah. Whoever this is most definitely working with a secret lover to get this done, to cause attack you behind the scenes, cause chaos, praying that you don't wake up, trying to put you in the Five of Pentacles energy. They want you suffering from anxiety as well if you're not waking up. Yeah, spirit is saying they attacked you in the past, man, for this money and treated you like shit. Somebody thought that they were going to cut the check and they started to treat the collective like shit, attacking them behind the scenes, slandering their name, gossiping to other people about them. You see what I'm saying? They even went to the extent of something that they're planning on doing today to try to even get another outcome. Spirit already saying it ain't going to work. What else do we need to know about this situation? Because like I said, whoever you are, it is a sister or a auntie energy that could be a Leo, Sag, Aries energy. They do not have to be. This could be somebody that comes off as very confident, somebody that's very attractive, passionate. This person, I feel like, is trying to learn about how it is that they could put you in a situation to be homeless, or they're learning that you're not in a situation to be homeless, okay? They could even be trying to avoid some type of like homeless in a situation themselves. Or, you know, this person could be under surveillance, right? But spirit say this is current energy. Okay, what do we need to know about this spirit? What else do we need to know, his spirit? Yeah, somebody is most definitely attacking you behind the scenes or trying to stop you from expanding. Yeah, they were paid. They paid somebody to do this work, is what spirit is saying. Whoever this was, they were being watched when they paid this person, man. It was like some type of camera set up. They was on camera, y'all. Okay, this is pertaining to a Ten of Pentacles energy, man. Somebody wanted to attack you to put you in the Five of Pentacles. They wanted you suffering from anxiety for this Ten of Pentacles energy, some type of like life insurance, will, something like that along those lines, y'all. Talk his spirit. What else do we need to know here? Or they were just, yeah, Spirit is saying whoever this is was not successful. They were not successful, or they're not going to be successful. Or somebody could just be trying to stop you from expanding. Because the Three of Wands is all about expansion, okay? Somebody who took the first step to try to expand. Somebody's trying to stop you from expanding. Also, I feel like they're trying to stop you from seeing the fact that they could have paid somebody pertaining to a Ten of Pentacles energy, okay? Yeah. Whoever this is to try to stop you from having some type of success, you know? And the Ten of Pentacles could be somebody who's also building that success for themselves. Either way it goes, somebody's trying to stop you from having success, or they're trying to stop you from getting something that could put you in a position to be successful. Yeah, whoever this is most definitely wants to come in and be honest about working with some type of like high priestess energy to attack you in order to get this, is what Spirit is saying. Yeah, because when you go through all this shit, you ain't got no choice but to be honest. Okay? You don't have no choice but to be honest. Spirit, what else do we need to know about this? What else do we need to know about this? Because like I said, somebody's most definitely like trying to stop you from expanding, okay? What do we need to know about this Ten of Pentacles energy? Want to know what this Ten of Pentacles energy is, man. Yeah, some type of like divine disclosure. What you need to know will reach you pertaining to this. But somebody is trying to like put you in the five of Pentacles. I do feel like things are being disclosed right now. And it's about divine orchestration. But Spirit is saying what you need to know about this will reach you, okay? Yeah, energy imprint. Somebody's most definitely trying to steal your energy imprint, okay? I do feel like whoever you are, you can even just feel that you know somebody's trying to do a destiny swap pertaining to this, but you know that something is going to find you as well. You know what the truth is about this situation. Yeah, something is being divinely redirected. Spirit is saying some type of block that could have happened pertaining to this was to protect you, okay? But Spirit is saying you still need to seek validation when it pertains to this, okay? Confirm before concluding when it pertains to anything. What else is Spirit? What else is Spirit? Yeah, something about a father energy that could be involved with this. This person is very emotional over this. Arguing and fighting with other people pertaining to something that they did to attack you. Or whoever this leader energy is, that could be an Aries energy. Okay. What else do we need to know here, Spirit? What else do we need to know? Yeah. I'm telling you, somebody most definitely attacked you behind the scene. They did this multiple times. It's an authoritative figure. Somebody that could be a father energy, does not have to be. But whoever this is somebody that's calling the shots behind the scenes. They could have attacked you multiple times. This is somebody that's very insecure, is what Spirit is saying. Somebody that's very needy. They could come off as authoritative, you know, but they're very needy and very insecure, very emotional, okay? And whoever this is tried to attack you on several occasions, okay? What else is Spirit? Yeah. Spirit is saying this person could be talking shit about you. Being in some type of like stable energy and some type of abundance. Yeah, they constantly trying to reel you in with work. Some type of like magic, and it's not happening. Yeah, dark magic. They constantly doing dark magic to try to reel you in as well. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Yeah. This is somebody who's going through a hurt ego, and Spirit is saying they could most definitely be trying to come in between some type of like some type of relationship. What else is Spirit? Yeah, they doing something. Whoever this is constantly doing some type of like magic. This magic is backfiring. They're trying to reel you in by way of using this magic, and it's constantly backfiring. This could be some type of Scorpio energy, or they could be working with a Scorpio energy. Whoever this is somebody that's most definitely jealous, resentful, compulsive, and or obsessive, or they could be in this energy, and this is why they constantly sending this energy out to you, okay? This could be a sister, somebody that's not directly a sister of yours that could be involved with this as well, with the witchy sister coming in the reverse. What else is Spirit? What else is Spirit? Yeah, I'm telling you, man, again, with the Five of Pentacles, y'all, somebody's trying to like put you in this energy of like being financially disrupt right now, trying to cause imbalances, trying to attack you, like, and I feel like somebody, yeah, they want to put you in a state of having some type of like anxiety. Yeah, and they very disappointed. They very disappointed in whatever it is that they invested in to try to get this done. Okay. And it could be that somebody could want to put you in this energy of like just suffering from multiple disappointments pertaining to something that you could be investing in. That could be the energy. What else is spirit? Yeah, they're giving some type of like libations that I feel like whatever libations that they're giving to an entity it's not working. Yeah, whatever it is, somebody could be trying to put you in this energy of feeling overwhelmed. Okay, or somebody could be feeling overwhelmed pertaining to their obligations to give some type of like libations to a spirit. Okay, this is somebody that's refusing to compromise though. Okay, and I do feel like if somebody is trying to use a spirit to put you in this energy of feeling overwhelmed and exhausted, it's not working. It's not going to work. What else we need to know, spirit? But that could very well be the case. But it's all about the Ten of Pentacles. What else do we need to know here? Yeah, somebody is scamming, y'all. This person did some type of like scam. Yeah, it could be a Sagittarius energy. Then tried to give a libation to a spirit to resolve the situation with the libation card in the reverse. Spirit is saying no, and this could be dealing with some type of abundance that came from a grandfather energy. I cannot make it up. Yeah. Like this grandfather is triggered on the other side. This grandfather has passed away. Yeah, somebody's most definitely connected to a group of Eastern stars as well. What else is spirit? Yeah, and it's the past over loved one that's protecting you, that's walking with you as protection, and they're protecting this abundance. They're holding this for you. Okay, and I'm telling y'all, man, if y'all joined my live, I want to say yesterday, you know, we talked about, man, things slowly unfolding behind the scenes, but sometimes we don't see it because we're not interacting with the ones that we could see, you know. But given that chance to open up that door a little bit, you may see it, you know. And if not, spirit will give you clarification of it, whether it be by way of a dream, by way of somebody coming up and saying something that was not supposed to be said, or, you know, something will happen that will let you know that this is happening, y'all. But look, y'all, this is protected, all right? And look, if I got you here and you made it this far, do me a favor, hit that like button up, and if you can, do not hesitate to hit the post notification bell and select all, that way you're notified every time we go live, every time we do upload a video to this platform. If you can donate to the channel, all donations will go back to the growth of the channel. You can do so by leaving super stickers while you're down there. Hype the kid up, man. It does help the channel grow, and it also helps this message reach other people who out there feeling like they're alone. All right. If you're interested in the classes, y'all, you can go down to that description box, hit that link, and it'll take you directly over where you can book, amongst other things like purchase items from the website, as well as join the classes, which this is the perfect time, as I was saying in the beginning, to join the classes, because guess what, y'all? We about to go through that. I'm going to take y'all all the way through that. Everything that you need to know for $33.33 a month. Okay, and if that sparks your interest and you want to be a part of a family, man, get over to the website, join the Enlightened Path classes, and we're going to move forward from there, all right? And with that being said, I just want to leave you guys as I came. I want you guys to always be aware, because to be aware is to be alive. And as always, peace, love, light, and abundance to you all. Ashe.